Alrighty, welcome back. We're going to jump into our next zodiac sign reading tonight. Oh, sorry, I've been baking. I've got a bunch of flour on me. Ignore the flour. Yeah, shit. Damn, it's already... What the hell? Maybe you've been cooking. You know, I'm just gonna not give a shit. Maybe you've been baking. Let's see who we're reading for. God, I feel hot all of a sudden. Taurus, people and placements. Let's get into your energy from a Taurus. Taurus. Something about Europe. Sorry. Queen of Swords in the past. This could be a feminine air sign or somebody who's very logical. This could be a Libra specifically, or somebody with strong Libra placements. Fair, diplomatic, beautiful, graceful, kind, generous, balanced. Typically are the traits associated with that. There could be something you're leaving because it's not giving to you what you're giving to it kind of energy. There could be changes in your work. Don't have to be. There's something you're detaching from emotionally. You could be seeing something from a different perspective. Maybe your strategy for long-term success is changing. You're realizing you need to modify it, get with the times, think more long-term about your relationships, maybe specifically, or the decisions you're making or what you're bound to. There could be something about forward momentum, Sagittarius energy here with the Queen of Swords. So there could be something about seeing things clearly, cutting things off at the root, or this could be a feminine that you were dealing with. This person could be aiming for new things, new sites, new enterprises. We have the Knight of Swords here, so this is really interesting energy with the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. This could be somebody wanting to make communication, potentially. This could be combining both the practical, like Knight of Pentacles energy with the Knight of Swords, right? Very logical, but yet also grounded and practical and tangible, but also sociable or thinking of thoughts. So Page of Wands energy here. There could be something, maybe a decision or changing your perspective about something new that you want to have. Yeah, making a choice. Two of Wands. Yeah, that's funny. I was just going to say I sense Capricorn energy, and the Devil came out. So this could be about maybe somebody from the past. Could be something about like closing out karmic cycles, closing out bad karma, improving your finances, taking greater control of your life, maybe reciprocating emotionally with somebody through some kind of action of communication here. It doesn't have to be. Yeah, there could be something you're working on, or somebody felt burdened by something. Could be the feminine here, this Queen of Swords energy. I was just going to say Queen of Wands. It feels like a Queen of Wands as well. So this is somebody who has fire and air in their chart. So they're very quick. They're very passionate. They're very feisty. They're very fiery. They're very, they like to keep things moving. They like to have fun. But at the same time, they're very logical as well. Very balanced, especially with the Justice card here. This could be somebody you're in a relationship with, or you want to be in a relationship with, or you had a relationship with in the past. This could be something about prioritizing or your priorities, or figuring out what that is so that you can move quickly and grounded quickly towards what needs to happen. Yeah, you could be detaching from something. This could be a third-party situation. Could be a Queen of Pentacles. Could be somebody with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements. Or this could be you moving away from instability in your own life. And yeah, maybe somebody here is really showing a greater sense of strength, that they don't want to invest in anything that's taking from their strength. You could realize something wasn't bringing you happiness and that you're not passionate about it, or there's no kind of chemistry, or this person could be very happy. This Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups here. This could be somebody you want a family with, or somebody you want, like, you have a lot of emotions for. Yeah, there's a lack of stability to do with the Queen of Pentacles here. This could be a feminine with earth sign placements, or somebody who's not balanced in their own finances that you could have been dealing with. Somebody might be wanting to expand their options. Could be a King of Cups energy here. Could be the same person that's, slowly but steadily going forward. So I feel like I'm speaking to the masculines here. There could be something that you want to work on. This could be private, secretive. You might have a lot of emotions, Knight of Cups and the Moon there. So you might be keeping things hidden that you want to manifest. Healing. Let's see your advice for Taurus. Advice. Open up your options. So you could be this King of Cups. Yeah, you could be considering, like, what do you actually want? And once you figure out your priorities, you can make a choice. Somebody dropped something because of a third-party situation. They could have had strength to do this, or you need strength to do this, or that's part of your advice. Yeah, see something clearly, or somebody has seen something clearly. They could feel like there's a lot of burdens, or they've been persevering far too long with this lack of happiness, maybe associated with the Queen of Pentacles energy here. What's your advice, Taurus? Last messages of advice. I gotta wrap this up. I'm so hot all of a sudden. Your advice is to go towards this Page of Pentacles, this new beginning, to have the strength. This could be a friend, a coworker, something long term. Tell me more for advice. There's a decision that has to be made regarding like pettiness or fighting or vindictive, jealous, bad communication, or there was a choice made. Because somebody has been spreading themselves far too thin and it caused heartache or heartbreak in the past. Anything else for... Because somebody here could have Virgo placements. Yeah, you might be returning to something. Or somebody here is. Because Eight of Cups in the reverse with the Page of Pentacles, this could be something that never really got off the ground. Could have been a friend energy. Could be something about autumn specifically, or maybe the timing is right. Somebody could have broke away from a King of Wands. I don't know who this was. Now we have two distinct masculine energies here. This could have been this Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands that broke away from a King of Wands. This could be a masculine that's an Aries, Leo, Sag, or somebody that's very much like passionate or fiery as well, but maybe even egotistical in a way perhaps. But let's get your animals. I heard Leo, so this person could have strong Leo, the person that they were dealing with. It says nourishment in the reverse. Yeah, so somebody made a choice to move away from something because it wasn't nourishing to them. Anything else for Taurus? This could be this Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. And maybe you know about this or something, or this could be your friend. The wolf and the rose hip, guardianship. And we have the chipmunk and the laurel, success, guardianship. Wow. The wolf and the rose hip, guardianship. Right on top of the Page of Pentacles. So maybe you're protecting something or the strength. This could be your priorities and making a solid choice. And then we have success. So maybe you're successfully moving away from something. How intriguing. Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and get into the wolf one. This could be something that causes maybe a transformation or a death rebirth energy or coming into power. The wolf travels in a pack protecting its family and community. The hound, like the wolf, signifies loyalty and commitment. Relatedly, the rose hip is a source of food, but also a symbol of love. That's so funny because I just had jam on something. As it's a berry produced by the rose plant, its combined associations with nourishment and affection make it an emblem of familial love and care. You are called to be a mentor. Who among your pack might need your counsel? Taking a leadership role in your community activism is another way to lead like the wolf. Let's see if it's upright or reversed. It's upright. So yeah. Whom can I mentor? How can I be the leader of my community? And whom do I turn to for help? So maybe there is somebody here that you turn to for help in the past. This could be a coworker or a friend. I just heard someone revving their car. And we have the chipmunk. Forge a unique path towards your desires. So maybe that's what you're leaving behind, anything that's not aligned. The road to achieving your goals. I'm hearing a car rev up. The road to achieving your goals is hardly ever straight and easy, but the journey is ultimately rewarding. What successes in my life can I celebrate? Maybe somebody's going on a road trip. How can I carve my own path and live my truth? So there is something here about stepping into your power more, or doing deep shadow work. Or this could be about intimacy or 8th house energy, Scorpio energy, maybe even soul connections. So I guess we'll check out nourishment in the reverse. I don't think this is your energy. This is near the Queen of Wands and Swords, but just in case, let's see if we can find it. This person can be quite graceful, antelope here. Or maybe they're always running. This person could be focused on their career. Yeah, this person could have felt neglected or overlooked. Your friends and companions help nourish you back to vitality. That's interesting. What or who makes me feel nourished? What fills my proverbial cup? So maybe somebody felt like definitely that like they weren't nourished in the past. Something was distracting them. Could have been a lot of conflict or jealousy. Could be a King of Wands energy. Doesn't have to be. It's interesting that we have the wolf and like a deer, basically. Like this is like a predator versus prey. So maybe this Queen of Wands or Queen of Swords energy has somehow maybe put themselves in a position to be prey at one point in time. I don't know if they are doing this still. I think they've kind of grown some sense of strength, but maybe we'll get clarification. Tell me more. Anything else you need them to know about this energy? A lot of love here, Knight of Cups. Okay. Tell me more. Express your creativity with compassion and emotion. King of Swords, Tower, stability. You might want to bring stability to this person. Okay, who is this King of Swords? The Emperor. This could be you if you're the King of Cups over here. Yeah, especially if you've left behind something that was very burdensome, or you're changing your home, or you could have Leo placements. Okay, anything else that they need to know? Because I'm curious now. Queen of Pentacles, upright. Maybe somebody's focusing on their finance. Somebody's focusing on stability. Queen of Wands. This person could have rejected something or is opening up to something else. They're working on something. They're coming out of being broke or some kind of sadness. Tell me anything else we need to know for, actually we're going to pull from a new deck. Any extra advice for Taurus regarding this guardianship energy and the rest of it? Wow, this is your energy, King of Pentacles. So you could be a masculine. I could definitely be speaking to a man. You could be the King of Cups, the Emperor, the King of Pentacles. So protect your finance, yeah. And stay away from anything petty or people's exes or your exes, anything else. Tell me more. There's something huge about priorities. Two of Pentacles on Two of Pentacles. There's something about really not spreading yourself thin. This is about getting clear for me. So you need to be able to choose something. You have many options. You need to know which to invest in long term. Page of Pentacles here. Any other advice? There's a commitment here, belief system. Anything else that you could be returning to potentially? You might need to isolate hermit energy, like go within, because you're making a huge shift, judgment call. You could have Scorpio placements. Yeah, you're leaving something behind, Two of Cups, right on top of the energy that's associated with the Queen of Pentacles. So that you can quickly move forward. Okay, anything else for Taurus? Because something has been unstable. Yeah, it's like some kind of confusion has left you unstable. There's something you need to defend. Yeah. Yeah, stay away from too many influences. Three of Cups in the reverse, because somebody could be throwing off your money or throwing off your stability. Oh my God. This person might eat junk food or something. Just, I don't know why I got that. I think a card just went flying, but oh, there it is. Yeah, so it looks like this is something or somebody that was causing conflict or jealousy. Five of Swords, very similar energy to whatever the Queen of Swords and Queen of Wands is dealing with or was dealing with. This could be like jealous people, petty people, envious people, fighting. That's crazy that we just said that. The King of Wands, the King of Cups, the Hangman and Rest. This could be somebody's ex, or this could be two masculines. Do you have any clarification? Somebody's got to boss up, honestly. I want to get clarification on the King of Wands energy. Can you tell me more why the King of Wands? Why is the King of Wands here? Because somebody's pulling away investing? Because it made him broke? Yeah, somebody's holding back from a King of Wands. Okay. So this could be somebody was investing time or energy into or splitting their time between. There's somebody has boundaries or borders. So I don't know if this King of Wands is somebody you need to protect yourself from, or this person, this Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands needs to protect themselves from, but there's definitely something about defense here to protect happiness or... Alrighty, let's move on. If this reading makes no sense, let it fly, let it slide. Good news. So maybe you receive news from this person. Romance, okay. Somebody, I was just going to say, someone could have told you they broke up with somebody. Anything else for Taurus? There's opportunities here. There's opportunity. I'm hearing Tom Waits. I don't know if that's relevant. I think that's his name at least. Yeah, someone got out of a situation. Okay, Taurus. There's money that you need to protect. Protection from a powerful friend. Interesting. Somebody could be protecting somebody. Anything else for Taurus to finish out? Yeah, somebody's cut something off. Somebody's moving away from sadness. Some kind of news. Could have already received this news. A change for the better, and somebody's now changing for the better. Somebody might want to offer assistance. This could be an older masculine. Doesn't have to be. I'm getting so hot. We got to wrap this reading up. Somebody might want to have a good time with somebody. Sorry. I'm getting so hot all of a sudden. Taurus. Any last messages before we close out? It says always detach and walk away from whatever isn't your standard of reality. So this could be something that you're detaching from, maybe something that's been distracting you from something. It says imagine your manifestation having been fulfilled. And it says they want to debate you. So I don't know, it's in the reverse, take it as you will, but maybe that's what you need to defend yourself against. When you stop abandoning yourself, who/what stays is real and aligned, belonging begins within. And never give to people who can't give / reciprocate. Self-respect. Staying conscious, not going back to sleep of your power. So yeah, this could be about making solid choices. Chauvinist coward. I don't know if it was upright or reversed. It says, "Be careful of who you trust when in stardom." And yeah, because people get so weird. Waking up from being asleep with God. So you could be talking to God. Integrating / decoding, which equals solutions, uploaded or upgraded. And we have mastering your energy, your chi. Claim it. Claim it. Be used. What? Claim it. Self-worth, calm and peaceful. Claim it based on self-love and self-worth. Calm and peaceful. Alrighty, I'm going to end it there. I'm so hot. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much for being here. Let's pull one last message for Taurus before we close out. Individuality. Okay, thank you so much. Good luck. Take care.